Day 4 of the World Snooker Championships, and we're just churning through the first round again, a little bit more, just the penultimate first round day, I believe. Well, full first round day. Today was the last full first round day, and then tomorrow we're actually going to be starting some second round matches. So, starting to get into it, starting to get really into it. But yeah, day 4 was good. It would have been hard to live up to day 3, which was just, as I said many times, bonkers. So, not as nice a day outside, which is a shame. It's been beautiful sunshine, but, that's just what made the first 3 days so brilliant. Now we're into the cloud, really churning through it, and can't be complaining. There's more snooker happening. So yeah, yesterday, first session in the morning, we had Wilson against Slesser, the start of that. I tweeted this last night. I'm not really sure why I underrated Wilson. He's a really, really good player, I think. He's... I know he was a heavy scorer, because sometimes you see some of his matches and you see he's made like 4 centuries in 5 frames, something stupid like that. I'm sure once he actually made 5 and 6, did he? I don't know, someone's going to have to get me on that, but yeah, he's an incredible scorer, he really is. However, yesterday, some of the safety as well is just different class, and I think he's just in a bit of a different league to his good pal, I'm afraid. So, took a nice advantage going into the evening session. And then the other match, I can't actually remember if it was Higgins Grace or Lazowski Sangham in the morning or afternoon, but we'll say it was Higgins Grace. He just did the job on him, really, didn't he? 10-3 and pretty comfortable. It just goes to show that you can't write off the wizard, can you? He's he just always seems to turn out. Doesn't matter how good of a bad season he's had, he's always going to be there at the Crucible, and he's always going to do some damage. So yeah, can't write him off. Don't do it. It's a silly thing to do. Afternoon session, we did have Lazowski against Sangham, which I caught bits of it. I was mostly watching the McGill-Trump match, but in Lazowski Sangham, it looked as if Lazowski was just about the more clinical. 6-3 now, so probably expecting to go on and win that, really, being the stronger player. And then McGill-Trump, this was probably the most interesting session of the day, barring perhaps Wilson Slesser in the evening, but I'll come on to that in a sec. Yeah, McGill-Trump, this is another thing I tweeted last night. Trump has got to be the player who's got the biggest difference between his good and bad form, because when he's in his good form, that 3-season spell which he had, he was just untouchable. You could not get near him. He was too good, too good. His best game, I think, actually is better than Ronnie O'Sullivan's best game, but how often does he bring it out? I mean, we haven't seen that form for a good couple of years now, at least. Maybe in patches in the odd match here or there, but when he's not good, he's just a bit average, to be honest. I don't want to say that lightly because it's Judd Trump, but I think McGill just kind of outplayed him a bit, So 6-3, McGill backed him pre-match for this, and sticking with that, I think he's going to go on and win that one. And then evening session, we had Perry against Milkins. Yeah, I was more on the Wilson Slesser match, to be honest, but it sounds as though from the Twitter sphere that Perry was just outclassing him a bit. Milkins wasn't quite at the races, so yeah, 7-2 into the second session. Expecting Perry to go on for that one, which is a shame because I did want to run from the Milkman. I think a few of us probably did, but it's looking like that's probably not going to happen. And then finally Wilson Slesser, the end of that. You saw the battling qualities that Slesser had, and he does have them in absolute abundance. He's never going to give up. He's got very good temperament, and he's got a good strong head. But the quality kind of came through yesterday. I think Wilson just was a bit better, to be honest, and probably should have been a more comfortable victory. You know, it should have been 10-5. Mr. Black to win it. Black, which would have taken him up for the colours to clear him up, but yeah, good little fight back from Elliott, but a bit too little, too late, really. I think Wilson was the better player in that, so yeah, I'd like to see Wilson go on a run. Actually, it was really, really cool when he went to the semis that year. So yeah, looking forward to see how that pans out. Today we've got the last of them. We've got Selby in action, Sean Murphy, and Kyron Wilson, Ryan Day. Some great matches, and the end of Anthony McGill Trump. So let me know what you think is going to happen in those ones, guys. And that's it. Tune in tomorrow.